Do you long for the good old days where your ninjas cut through more than just fruit? Then I'm pretty sure you're the intended audience for the game Go Ninja. I'm Josh, and here's what's happening. Whenever I go to download a game and see the words top in-app purchases, I get a little skeptical. I've never been a fan of the freemium model, and it takes a pretty special game to make me a believer. Even so, I went into Go Ninja with fairly high hopes. The stills all looked amazing, and the art style seemed very Beautiful Joe-esque. The game I spent the afternoon playing, however, disappointed me in nearly every respect. The game concept driving Go Ninja is nothing new. At its core, it's your standard auto-run obstacle course, a genre that's found a very strong foothold in the iOS community. Go Ninja's gameplay borrows heavily from its predecessors and offers literally nothing new. Your aptly named character Ninja chills at the bottom of the screen, running like his ass is on fire. As obstacles appear before him, it's up to you to swipe and tap him to a safer path. And this is where Go Ninja's greatest flaw lies. The gameplay is boring. There are only 3 actions that the player has to perform, and that's me being generous. You tap the screen to make Ninja jump, longer holds equal longer jumps, and whenever Ninja reaches a building, you swipe either up or down to smash through the roof. That's it. And for the most part, jumping is useless. For the majority of your time with this game, you're just going to be sliding your finger up and down the screen. Now, compare this to a game like Mirror's Edge, a widely popular iOS release of similar construction. That game's protagonist, Faith, has dozens of moves to help her traverse the city. In fact, her moveset was so complex that it was sometimes difficult to react with the proper commands for a specific situation. It added a real cerebral aspect to the game, an aspect that is totally missing from Go Ninja. In this game, the only thing that will kill you is timing, which shines a spotlight on the underwhelming controls. Go Ninja's controls aren't exactly bad, they're just not very precise. There will be times where you could have sworn you meant for Ninja to take a tiny hop, but instead he goes flying through a roof. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if this were any other type of game, but in a format where the littlest mistake costs you at least points and at the most a life, it can be very frustrating. Go Ninja's saving grace could have been the amount of unlockable content, with multiple visors changing not only the appearance of your character, but also the intensity of the gameplay. There are even ability upgrades for purchase, but the truth is that they offer almost no change to the gameplay. The modes are a little bit more interesting, but they aren't much more than fresh paint on a broken down car. Not to mention the fact that the prices are astronomical. Good luck trying to buy this crap without shelling out money to the wicked freemium gods. Go Ninja looks and sounds amazing. The art style is fresh and engaging. It has a cute, almost cartoonish aesthetic that offsets the hyper-violence of the kills. And that is worth mentioning. The kill animations in this game are awesome, and they're different depending on which character you're playing as, which is a nice touch. My one major gripe with the art direction, however, would have to be the enemy character design. For some reason, none of the enemies that you can kill have their weapons drawn, which really sucks a lot of the badassness out of being a ninja. I mean, imagine playing a game where no one poses a threat to you. There's no weapons drawn, their animations aren't even menacing in any way. That's kind of the experience that I got from playing Go Ninja. An underwhelming, not pressuring situation where you just cut through guy after guy that posed absolutely no threat to your character, not even in how he was animated. The music is fitting and high energy. It's the kind of track that gets you really into what you're doing and swiping around on your screen. And the sound effects pretty accurately capture what cutting through a demonic possessed ninja dude would sound like, I guess. But it is a pretty satisfying sound, and you know you're doing well when you hear it. The game has a story which is actually pretty cool for this type of game, and is beautifully told through an awesome cutscene at the beginning of it. However, nothing is done with that, and it ultimately lies broken and dead and unfinished.
I would have loved to have seen some more cutscenes thrown out throughout the game, maybe separated into levels and have a free play mode for just cutting through guys. And bosses would have completely changed how I felt about this game. And it feels like this is the sort of game that lends itself to that style. And the fact that you almost expect that out of it means that when you don't have that experience, you feel a little let down. And what can I say about the gameplay for this thing? Other than it sucks. I mean, we've seen this concept done before, and we've seen it done and executed much, much better. With the amount of these types of games on the App Store, it's really important that you stand out and you stand head and shoulders above the rest with some really innovative gameplay. And this game just fails to do that. Go Ninja has two iterations available in the App Store. A free version which is literally indistinguishable from its HD version, which costs 99 cents. I went ahead and ran the numbers for you though, and if you were to buy all of the purchasable content for this game, not counting the bullshit wallpapers that they seem to throw in for no reason, you would actually be spending $14 on this product. That's right, if you did all the freemium Monster has to offer, you're actually spending 14 bucks. Not to mention, if you get the HD version, you're up to a whopping $15 for this one game. And I have to tell you that that is absolutely not worth it. Overall, this game is just not as much fun as it should be. And if you're looking for that kind of mindless, knee-jerk reaction type of game where you're running to the right of the screen, I recommend you stick with Robot Unicorn Attack and you leave Go Ninja on the shelf. So, final verdict is do not download the game Go Ninja. Have you played this game? Do you agree or completely disagree with every single word that I said? Do you find me stupid and irritating? Let me know down in the comments. And also, if you have a game that you'd like me to review, you can go ahead and slap that suggestion down there as well. That's all we have for today, and I will see you next time on What's Happening.